Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Happy.
And my name is Ehi.
And this is the
Happy Ehi After channel.
Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not subscribed, please consider doing so and click on that notification bell.
Yes. Please, we're still your favorite inter-African couple, and we know that you've been enjoying what the content we've been putting out. And how do we know this? From some of your messages, some of your texts, your comments, and those who are messaging us on Instagram. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
In today's video, we are going to be talking about what? 5 things.
5 things I have learned being married to a lady from Botswana for the last almost 6 years.
Yes.
5 things I've learned about being married to somebody from Botswana.
I won't share my 5 things about things I learned from being married to somebody from
Why
Nigeria.
not?
I'm just curious to know what.
Why not now?
Use that.
Let me see. 5 things I've learned. Okay, number 1. I've learned how to eat easily made food. You know, as a Nigerian from Nigeria, most of our food takes time to prepare. Our soups, everything basically, stew, everything we eat in Nigeria, whether it's yam or what, it takes time to prepare. But then one of the first things I learned, which I really appreciate, is the speed with which Happy puts things out from the kitchen. In our Botswana, we just take some vegetables, take some meat, dice it inside a pot, dice onion, take 1 tomato, slice it in half, put there's one stock like this. She calls it stock.
No rocks.
The one we call Maggi, but it's not like our Maggi. It's big like this. She'll just throw it in, pour it, and then she will make like our fufu, but it's called palichi. She will mix it. This food is ready. 15 minutes. Max, if it takes long, 20 minutes. But other one that I'll be in the kitchen.
I blend.
Saturday, I'm blending. I'm bleaching. I'm boiling. That's that one. I really appreciate. I really appreciate that food comes out fast, sharp. I appreciate that one. One thing I've learned from people from Botswana, in as much as I see myself as a very gentle, very calm, very easygoing person, most people from Botswana are even more gentle. So my natural state still comes across as aggressive. Now I see why many people from different countries find Nigerians aggressive. They find us like we're aggressive people. Because some of the things I see as normal, like just chatting, even sometimes when I'm talking with my siblings or I'm talking with my friends who are Nigerians, even my daughter will say, "Daddy, stop fighting."
Calm down.
Even my daughter will say, "Daddy, calm down, stop fighting." But me, we're happy, we're flowing. You know, the energy level is the same, it's low. The energy is on the ground.
What kind of nonsense? Imagine.
So
Rubbish.
I find that, in as much I find myself as a gentle person, people from Botswana, even Happy, and other people, but see, even my mother-in-law, so when she was staying with us in China, sometimes she would ask Happy that, what is making Ehi angry? But me, I'm just talking. I'm just talking. So I understand why maybe some nationalities will find us aggressive. So that's number 2 thing I've learned. My own side, from being married to Happy from Botswana, one thing I've learned, one thing I've come to realize is maybe that's the nature of most Botswana people. They don't like to confront, like face it head on. You know, you don't like something, just table the matter. Let's
It's
scatter
not
it.
the Botswana way.
You know,
It's one.
this is how I know that we will say somebody that doesn't do like that is a snake, is backbiting. You come and head on. Let's talk it out. Let's face what the problem is. You know, confrontation. Happy would do anything to avoid confrontation. Me, I like confrontation. I find this is the shortcut to peace. We move through the matter, we confront it head on, and then peace. If you cannot let it go, confront it. But if you can let it go, let it go. That is my own motto. And I think it's something more Nigerian I will find. It's something that is something our environment puts in us, that if you are not the kind of person who would confront, then you are a snake. You are backbiting.
No.
So if you want to be an upright person, you must be the kind of person who will call out anybody at any time for doing something, and then you are not backbiting. But I find that it's not the same for all cultures. Right? It's not the same for all nationalities.
We go in circles and circles.
Because there are many matters that will happen in from Happy's side. Me, I'll just say, why can't they just call this person and scatter it and just table everything? Guy, you are messing up. What is this? What is going on? But it will turn family meeting and this, that. I mean, I'll just be observing. Wow, this is nice. This is nice. This is smooth. But it makes for a lot of gist, because she too now, she hears my mother on the phone. When my mother is lambasting somebody on the phone, you did this, you did that, you did that, she will ask him that, who is that person that Malay is talking to like that? I say, it's normal. It's somebody fuck up. You tell them they fucked up. It's not. It's normal. She say, no. Say, well, that's from your own side. But from our side.
But have we had issues we didn't confront?
No, me I won't allow now. Me I won't allow. If there's something now, let's. Sometimes Happy will say, I can't talk now because I can't find the words to express how I'm feeling. Oh God, talk. Go till you go talk. I can't find the words to express how I'm feeling now.
I need to cool down.
So give me some time. I need to cool. Auntie, talk. Talk what is going on. Instead, you'll be angry. You look as if everything is normal, but everybody knows that everything is not normal. You're angry. You're angry.
You go to the kitchen.
Why not let's wrap this thing out? So that's usually one part where we are very different, but we push through. If something happens, she knows me. Because sometimes I'll even tell her that later you say I should be patient now. But let me just tell you now. Let me just tell you now, because what I want to say here now, I will just keep quiet. But it's not as if I'm keeping quiet too. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know now. So that's
I think we're very different in that regard.
That it's not normal, because me I find it as normal, but I've learned to see that no, this is not. It's your own normal. It's not normal for somebody else.
Say another one. I say you should be the one sharing.
Let me see. Number 4 thing I've learned from being married to somebody from Botswana is what is pursuing us. It's not the same thing as what is pursuing them. You know, there are different things. You see, it seems for most Nigerians, for us, maybe I don't know if it has to do with our economic reality or what we grew up as our economic reality. We see ourselves as being chased by a tiger. So you have to hustle, you have to move fast. But Happy and people I've met from Botswana, it's like maybe they are being chased by a cat. You know, when a cat is angry and a cat is chasing you around, you can somehow run around in circles with it. Because sometimes, I'm into multiple things. Different things is going on, and for me, this is normal. You have to multiple streams of income. You have to put your hand. You don't know which one to work. You put your hand in many things. You have to be, you have to be aggressive. You have to be firm. But then, this way of living, I find it's as a result of the society we live in Nigeria. It's not at all the normal way to do things. So we are different in that way. Like for example, if me and Happy are working on something, or there's one project going on in Botswana, we're working on. And I said, why didn't you try this? And you didn't try this. After this, did you try this? Did you try this? But then Happy, I find that our pace is much slower than I can handle. It's true.
No, this is the thing. If we have a contractor, he's waiting on this. Why is he waiting? We should do, but it will be the same. Even if we take that out.
No, it's just like, I don't know. I like to see activities going on. I like to see effort. And
I put effort. It's just that the effort you don't like to see.
But maybe it's I say it again. It's a Nigerian thing. We are much more forceful and aggressive when we are chasing something or when we are trying to get something. And it's one of the things I noticed in Botswana that almost drove me crazy. The pace at which things happen. There's no urgency. It's like everybody has time. Everybody's relaxed.
Is it not like Canada?
Yes, you come to Canada now. I find so that's why I say it. Maybe it's because of economic reality. Because
the problem is not my pace. The problem is
maybe
your pace.
Maybe my pace. Our pace is the problem because of where most of us in Nigeria have seen poverty. Even if we did not experience it inside our own household, we have seen it around us clearly.
It's a good thing. That's why many of you people are rich.
Many of us know that what is inside our head is that the only way to make sure this thing is as far away from you and your family as possible is to hustle, to put in effort, not to slack.
Look at this one. I'm a hustler. Like, just because mine is at a slower pace. But
she hustles though. Happy hustles. In fact, when we met in China, it was Happy that introduced me to buying and selling business that she was doing. She hustles. I'm not saying she doesn't hustle, but I'm just talking about
she's slow.
The pace. The pace. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it other than to say the speed, the pace, the aggressiveness, the forcefulness. But I find it's society. When you grow up in Botswana, if you grow up in Nigeria, I'm sure if a Nigerian is born in Botswana and grew up there, if they come to Lagos or Nigeria, they'll find it hard.
Anybody who leaves Lagos and go back, they will
find it hard to. Even me that I'm talking now, I'm sure if I go back to Lagos, I'll find it hard to keep up with the
guys.
The
market guys.
To keep up with the pace. So that's another thing I've learned.
Say number 5. Me, I'm out.
Number 5, I always say this. Southern African women are designed for West African men. You see, my brothers, if you are unmarried, you are Nigerian, you are Ghanaian, you are from Benin, Togo, Mali. If you are unmarried and women in your environment that are doing you mago, or doing you anything, just go to Southern Africa. You see South Africa, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia. Just go there. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Do any minimal mother has a donkey. Pick one. I'm telling you, you will like it. There's a way Southern African women are brought up that aligns very well with the nature of West African men.
Please elaborate. I wouldn't know because
you see, us in West Africa, majority of us, let me say Nigeria, majority of us men, we grew up with the idea that there's a lot of effort that goes into getting a woman for yourself and keeping a woman for yourself. There's a lot of effort that goes into it. You have to be on your toes. You have to be on your toes. And most times, how should I say? Most times, even the smallest form of reward is fine.
Yeah.
But if you put that same effort into a Southern African woman, hey, you are angel. Angel. You are angel. Because from my interactions, Southern African women, they are brought up to expect as little as possible from men in their lives, and it's fine. They're fine with it. That is the idea. That is the connotation that I see, that I notice. I know in the comments, some of you will still abuse me, but that's what I notice. So when they meet West African men and they see effort, they are not willing to, to give you even more reward. So it balances. It balances. So I always say Southern African women are designed for, I don't want to say Nigerian men because I don't want to be nationalized, but I'll say West African men. So if we can have more of this crisscross, I think Africa will live in peace. If you check where, maybe Northern African women, they are a great fit for Eastern African men or Southern African men.
Say example. Why do you mean they are? I don't know. What did you say? We expect less from men. What do you mean?
Okay, I will give an example now. When my mother-in-law was living with us, she would not expect me to even lift a finger. Everybody is busy. The baby is crying. I will go and carry the baby. No. You shouldn't be carrying the baby. I finished eating. I want to go and clear dishes. No. You shouldn't be doing that. Laundry. No. You shouldn't be doing that. My own TV that is dusty. I want to wipe my TV. No. You shouldn't be doing. So this is, how should I say? It's not spoiled. It's like the expectations that is put in the mind of young Southern African women growing up is to make sure your man
doesn't do anything.
Not that doesn't do anything. It should make sure that you put as less responsibility on your man as possible, so that your man can love you more. But where we are coming from, West Africa, the focus for us men is to make sure you are doing as much as possible to take care of your woman so that she doesn't have to do so much. So you see, when these two ideas, mentalities meet, you see where...
I can't wait where people... Can't wait for what people
you see where it's coming from. If I'm lying, if maybe I'm being biased, tell me in the comment section. But if there are other people, Southern Africa, because the marriages I've seen, Southern African, Nigerian, Southern African, Western African, I've seen it to be true. If I'm lying, just tell me in the comment section. So these are some of the things I've learned. But all in all, I would say, if you are an unmarried Western African guy, just take a trip to Southern Africa. You can start from South Africa, walk your way up to Botswana, enter Zimbabwe, enter Zambia. 3 months, you marry. 3 months. Because you will find that you are not looking for anything.
I'm not part of this conversation.
3 months, you marry.
I remove myself from this.
I'm telling you, just take a trip. If you are a single guy, you are working, just take a trip. Go and meet people who value you. People who place value on you. If Western African women are doing you anyhow, they are raising their nose towards you, take a trip to South Africa. Go and meet people who value you. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Happy man, Abby.
So all in all, I would say, yes, I recommend. I highly recommend Southern African women for West African men. Highly recommended products.
Okay. Yes. I also recommend, you need to meet the right one because there are so many of them. There are so many of our Western African, there are so many.
And the right ones are the most. Because if, for example, now we are over 200 million, let's say there are 80 million adult male, or let's say there are 60 million adult male in Nigeria of marriageable age. Out of that 60 million, at least 55 million are upright and standing. It's just that the 5 million, they go around a lot. So
avoid that 5 million.
they go around a lot.
Avoid it. Anyway, I've heard your recommendations.
So
and
these are it.
But for me, I've removed myself from this conversation. I don't know what to say yet, but I'll think about it.
Yeah. So if you are also an inter-African couple, we would like to meet you. Leave a comment in the section.
Yes.
We would like to communicate with you, and also
it's so interesting.
hear from your
We
experiences.
were sitting with our friends last night, and we were just gisting, and turns out that we have so many things in common.
In common, yes.
The husband is from Ghana, and they were talking about us. The wife is from Nigeria and from Botswana. It's like they're just reflect.
Yeah, it's a common thing, and it's interesting to listen and to listen to other people's experiences and see how similar it is with your own experiences. So please,
it is what it is. Tell us your mind. In
the comment. Abuse me in the comment. I'll abuse you back. Abuse me.
Peace.
All right.